Welcome to Wood-Fired Pizza Test, where we test out unique pizza toppings and recipes in our wood-fired oven. Today, we're making Cubano pizza, a pizza topped with ingredients typically found in a Cubano sandwich. It starts with our standard pizza dough, and we're actually going to be making two versions of this pizza today. One will have a garlic butter base, because it wouldn't be a Cubano without the butter. The other will have a traditional tomato sauce base. On top of that, we got mozzarella, shredded Swiss cheese, homemade Mojo Pork from our previous video, Deli Ham, homemade pickles, and then topped with a mustard drizzle. First thing to do is grill the deli ham to get a nice sear on it. Super quick and easy. We just throw it in a hot cast iron skillet and throw that in the oven for about 30 seconds on each side. When the ham is finished, we can set that aside and we can start to get the oven ready for pizza. On the main screen, we brush the dough with some melted garlic butter, and in the top left we have that tomato sauce base. After that we add the mozzarella, followed by the Swiss cheese, which we layer on pretty thick. We put a thin layer of the deli ham on next, and then we can start putting on our Mojo Pork, which is the star of this pizza. If you are interested to see how this pork was made, you can watch our previous video. The pickles are next. We used our homemade pickles for this recipe, which sadly weren't the best. It was our first time making pickles, and the cucumbers we used were kind of old leftover cucumbers from our garden that really weren't the best for pickles, and we cut them too thick, so the textures were off, but the flavor is pretty good on them. Lastly, we topped the pizza with Backwoods jalapeno mustard, which is just a wonderful mustard. We use this stuff all the time. Highly recommended if you like mustard. This is a great pizza. To our surprise, my wife and I both agreed that the tomato sauce base was actually the better pizza, which we didn't really expect at all. The butter base was still great, so either pizza really is a good choice. The Swiss cheese worked really well on this pizza, especially the pieces of Swiss cheese that ended up getting cooked onto the crust. It made the crust absolutely incredible, and I wish I had thrown more Swiss cheese around the edges because the little bit we did have was not intentional by me. The pickles were the weakest part of the pizza, and I think it would have been better if we had just bought some store-bought pickles. But overall, I definitely recommend this if you're a fan of Cubanos. This was a great way to use up some of our Mojo pork. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.